Okay. Dude, what the fuck am I even looking at here? And I said, nigga, I'm sorry. Dave, please, don't act obscure just to get on my nerves. This is a scene where Troll Jack pent-up frustrations finally boil over, and he confronts Troll Ennis about how their lives together aren't working. He feels like he's been putting too much and not getting enough out. Troll Ennis feels very similar, but there's a whole other layer of gritty turmoil that Troll Jack just doesn't understand. Everything that they've been working so hard to maintain clashes because they just aren't happy with their relationship. But it's so important to each one of them that it ends up tearing them apart. If you've been paying it even a shred of attention, that much should be obvious. Or do I need to remind you of the title? Because literally, it spells it out for you. Look, Troll Ennis, Delmar, and Troll Jack Twist are stationed under a Troll Joe... Fuck that title, I ain't reading all that shit. Don't read the whole thing again, that's so unnecessary. This is a fucking Troll Brokeback Mountain. There, I just saved you 5 minutes. Hell, why is everything even called Troll? Isn't it like a vintage alien movie? With cultural phenomenon, what cultural phenomenon did I skim over which made it taboo not to point out that everything and everyone is explicitly part of your species? Who else would be watching besides trolls, and why does the title say it so much? Like, I bet if I tailed every word, if I tallied every word troll, would take up a full 10%. Well, excuse you! You don't hear me ragging ragging on every vaguely eccentric human not saying that I come across. For example, notice how I haven't once complained about how obnoxious it is to watch the same entire bonding ritual rendering in 10 equal bland flavors. It's always some Joe Schmo prostrating themselves in front of their mace with some showy pebble, and yet every time it's met with tears and hysterics. It's a simple fucking question. You don't need to do all that. You don't need all that drama. I was about to read that wrong. I think you're the one complaining now, but I kind of agree. Proposals in movies are way overplayed. Sort of ruins it for those for those of us without privilege of movie magic. Exactly. That was weird. So let's mark the. I have to keep a consistent car cap with like it. I don't want to make it too loud because then it'll sound very obnoxious. But I also know it's weird. I gotta. Exactly. So. So let's just mark that off as something unique to important members of Troll Society. Troll Society? With trolls? What's so wrong about acknowledging that? Especially considering that we conquered countless star systems full of non-trolls. Unlike humans whose civilization didn't even last long enough to confirm the existence of a single extraterrestrial species. Alright, question answered, but you have to admit that means Jack Dick at this point. Wait, sorry, Troll Jack Dick. Troll Jack Bulge? What are you even... Shut up, I'm trying to watch now. That's how Carcat probably sounded. He probably yelled at his mouth. Wait, never mind, no I'm not. That was like 2 fucking seconds! Important seconds! I wish I knew how to quit you. Oh, that's real deep. I feel my heartstrings being plucked as I speak. Wish I knew how to quit this movie. Okay, I take that one back. That one was embarrassing. That one was embarrassingly weak. Yeah, it was. We don't need to waste time entertaining more of your pathetic quips. We're missing everything here. This is crucial stuff. Oh no, whatever will I do? It's basically a fucking tragedy every time I look away. Who knows how much uncomfortable dude-on-dude makeup battling I'm missing out on. Okay, it looks like they're just kinda crying now. Wait, never mind. Here comes Troll Ennis with a killer right cross. Now they're on the ground. Is that a hug? Ref's not calling any fouls, Jim. I think that's a clean hug. This is totally unprecedented upset. Gonna change the face of alien love grudge matches forever. Or at least for the next 20 minutes, I guess. Great! Now you've managed to make us miss the entire scene. Troll Ennis is already trotting... I started going to my human voice. Troll Ennis is already trotting off in his hoof beast. Are you happy now, Dave? Now I've got to rewind just so I can actually appreciate it. Poor Carcat. Okay. Really? You're gonna go that far? Alright, fine. No skin off my nose. I can pretty much guarantee you I've missed a whole lot more than one scene. On account of Heath Ledger choice, on account of... Okay. Okay, you're really gonna go that far. Alright, fine, no skin off my nose. But I can pretty much guarantee you that I've missed a whole lot more than one scene on account of Heath Ledger's choice of indespicable line delivery. Wait, sorry, troll Heath Ledger's. Dude mumbles every line like he's got a mouthful of dip wrapped around the fattest fucking cigar around, ever... You see, I skipped anybody's. Dude mumbles every line like he's got a mouthful of dip wrapped around the fattest fucking cigar anyone's ever seen. Like bacon on a hot dog at a family barbecue. Seriously, is he even opening his mouth half the time? Oh, well, isn't that just tuber paste on the grub loaf? You've heard it right, folks. Dave fucking Strider is complaining that someone's mumbling too much. Hey, low blow, dude. You know I do that. You know I do that to practice my rhymes. Oh, I know, Dave. I know all too well about your rhymes and sick beats. Actually, speaking of, maybe when this is over, I can show you this one song I've been working on. It'll speak to you on a personal level, I swear. Sure, whatever. But not until we rewind this scene and finish the movie properly. Sweet. Although I think finishing it properly seems a little ambitious. Even if you rewind it, I'm probably gonna end up tuning it all out again, anyways. Oh fuck no! You have not been tuning all this out. You have not been tuning out this whole movie. Did I say anything about the whole movie? I mean, it's kind of true, but... Are you shitting me? You gotta be yanking my humor what? You have to be yanking my humor... Whatever the hell that is. There's no way you have the gal to straight up not pay attention after all the trouble I went through to get you here in the first place. Dude, what are you even talking about? You've marched up all out of the breath and started ranting about the importance of immersing me in troll culture and shit. I couldn't even crack a joke, you were so on top of it. And after you got done with your Tony Award winning performance, I literally just said sure, and that was the whole story. Okay, there we go. That was a lot of trouble to prepare. You know how long I rehearsed that? Are you serious? You actually rehearsed that. That's pretty goddamn adorable. Oh, well, Dave Cat, little flush there. What? Shut up! I want to make you I wanted to make sure you agreed. Or you'd agree, that's the same thing. Was it really that big of a concern? Why would I say no? It's not like I had anything else better to do. Like, what have we been doing for the past year and a half besides sit around and watch shitty movies? I mean, this one in particular has been an apeshit bananas trying to follow so far, so I guess it is as effective as time sync as... No, it is an effective... What? I mean, this one in particular has been apeshit bananas trying to follow so far, so I guess it is as effective as a time sync as any. Okay, my bad. Yeah, my bad. You know, didn't mean to mess up. Alright, I think we're hitting a noob territory. Yeah, I have not read past this point. You know what, Dave? I think you're full of shit. As far as romantic cinematography goes, this actually has been pretty tame. The quadrant dynamic are really easy to follow, making it very relatable. And it isn't even politically charged. It isn't even a politically charged film. It has almost none of our spacecraft, as you that word put it, and it's even lacking the most basic displays of extensive violence. This should be like heaven to your delicate human sensibilities, which is why I chose it. What kind of human sensibility do you think I'm rocking exactly? I'm hurling through a space on a meteor with a bunch of aliens watching alien movies. Like, what part of this... Whoa, Carcat, you're rewinding it too far. At this rate, we're gonna end up at... And there they are. Troll Jake Gilligan bears ass cheeks. Really didn't need a reminder what those boys looked like, I gotta say. Well, since you've apparently been mentally absent over the course of the entire film, it only makes sense that I go back and restart from the beginning. And the very beginning, Dave. The opening scene. Okay, I was kidding, alright? I've totally been digging your hot alien hate fucking. I mean, hey, don't give me that look. You know what I mean, and it wasn't that. Come on, let's just go back to where we left off. I'm not really jazzed to watch this all over again, and it was awkward enough the first time. Stop being such a snot-nosed sponge railer. There are barely any actual nudity in this film. The director was very tasteful with his choice of blurring and keeping things just out of frame. What was that about your sensibilities, Dave? Could it be that we have so graciously stumbled upon them on this here summertime mountainside? Why? That was weird how I read that, but I'm not going to reread it, so. No, cut it out. Is it so unreasonable that I don't want to watch two dudes grunting all over each other awkwardly while I'm trying to chill with a bro? Why do you keep doing that? Doing what? You're constantly referring to them as two dudes. It's almost reminiscent of the movie title labeling things as troll. You never fucking miss a chance. Look, I understand by now that apparently to humans, people of the same gender actually acknowledging each other beyond a stiff nod of the head is fucking repulsive. But here's the real kicker. It's not even all humans. I mean, I don't see Rose prating about her girl-on-girl dates with girl-on-girl poetry sessions. Well, first off, it's not really, like, with girls, it's what? What do you mean, Dave? Please, keep going. I can wait. I can't wait to hear this. No, hold up. This is Rose we're talking about. This isn't the girl who never misses an opportunity to be smug and show how she's above everything. She writes verbose wizard porn in her spare time like there was no reality in which Rose is an accurate barometer for normalcy. And I can see that because I can say that because she's my ecto sister or whatever, and I'm not being a dick. She can do her thing if she's cool, then if she can do her thing if she's cool, then I'm cool. But we're still totally different people. You don't see me screwing you up to Kanaya like, the fuck, bro, why don't you glow in the dark, huh? Besides, you're totally blowing this out of proportion. Who even said anything was repulsive or whatever? Just, if it's bugging you that much, I'll stop. Whatever. This movie's back at the beginning. We can watch it again. KG. He's still trying to watch the movie from the beginning. No. Carcat, seriously, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch all this again. Can't you just, fill me in on the important stuff I missed? We were almost done with it anyways. You know you want to explain it to me. You live for this shit. I'm turning the other cheek and letting you get a free shot. Hit me with the plot, big man. I can take it. I have no idea how much you were even paying attention to. Do you seriously expect me to summarize the entire movie I wanted to, watch with you? God damn it, I have been watching it. I was exaggerating. Don't give me this shit. There are some things I'm confused about, I guess, and even though I don't get why it matters so much, I'll ask you the questions you fill me in, and it'll be cool, okay? Jeez, okay, whatever. Yeah, he's kind of tight. So, first big question. Why does every scene that's supposed to be romantic have to start with a Fight Club meeting? It is illegal to bump uglies without a black eye first. What am I missing here? If you had been listening to me earlier, you would know already. But fine. Even though this is outright stated in the goddamn title, Trolljack and Troll Ennis are waxing black for each other. And it isn't really anything out of the ordinary. But the two of them are supposed to be out on a remote planet working, and not only do they suck at their duties to form. What does that mean? What is shirk? Not only do they shirk their duties to form kismetude, the black thing. It begins to vacillate red. It begins to vacillate red. Vacillate again. Let me finish. So this is where things get tricky. Troll Ennis already has a mate spirit off planet, so we're now witnessing a debatably harmless kismetude vacillating into potential yeah, okay. And that's not even the half of it. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more tangled, Trolljack ends up picking up his own mate spirit after his reassignment, and now they have to struggle with the old flame threatening to ruin both their red relationships and sink the entire quadrant dynamic. Okay, I guess that's simple enough, although I still don't see why I'm supposed to care or feel sorry for them. I mean, what is the big deal though? The whole point of Quadrants was you can date more than one person at a time. I don't get why it gotta be a stage 5 red alert every time they kiss while maybe not hating each other. I can't believe I have to break that down for you. Are you really that thick? Let's pretend I'm thick. Okay, well, it's because of the quadrants, okay? Gee, you really threw me for a curveball there. Could you can it for like 5 fucking seconds, Strider? I'm trying to think of how to break this down for you. Weren't you like the one practically begging me to do that not even 5 minutes ago? So, even though I know I've made this point to you before, I guess we're gonna have to go through it again. Quadrants have an incredible significance in troll society. They are, I think you mean were. They were a key thread to the intricate fabric of our society. We would never have been able to build the empire without the quadrants promoting productive stability. Yeah, I remember your whole spiel about keeping folks from murdering each other indiscriminately. Though apparently that happened a shit ton anyways. So you can skip that part. Stop interrupting. Though I'm thankful I haven't been talking at the brick wall this entire trip. The point is, you can't possibly expect to get all your emotions fulfillment from just one person. That's preposterous. Yeah, that rings a bell definitely. I heard that one before. What the fuck does that have to do with any Troll Ennis and Troll Jack? If anything, that works against your argument. You can't be fulfilled by just one person, so you're only allowed to have one mate spirit or kiss my sister or whatever. Wouldn't you want to have more options when evil robot sex Santa comes knocking? Because that makes sense. Well, okay, maybe it's not entirely logical. Don't act as if humans are any different. I'm not saying we are, but it seems like you're just taking something already kind of illogical by your own admission and multiplying it by 4. Jesus Christ. Why am I supposed to care about these two dudes, people, whatever, have one kind of relationship with each other but different kinds of other people on the side? Like, fuck, I don't think I'd be interested in that myself, but as far as I can gather from Troll's perspective, it sounds like a total compactic arrangement, yeah, whatever that word is. But oh shit, suddenly they don't have the proper hate ratio in their hate cuddling, we gotta shut it down. That's, well, movies can't be realistic all the damn time, okay? I admit, Quadrant Vasilla, whatever, is an incredible common trope used to stir up drama, and sometimes I guess it can get overplayed. But if we were being totally honest here, I don't even think the Vasilla is driving conflict in their dynamic. I completely skimmed over the fact that bloodcasts are playing a huge role here. Troll Ennis is tragically aware that the gap between them on the hemo spectrum is basically pink giant targets on their backs for culling, as he witnessed when he was barely a wriggler. And so the whole complex web of Quadrant Vasilla whatever could very well lead to the reveal of what it is. And at the point in troll history which the movie is set, frankly unacceptable fraternization between classes. But times have changed a lot, Dave, and this was a real breakthrough film in a lot of ways for how it tackled some of these subjects. So what I'm getting here is, yeah, you're admitting that the whole quadrant perspective is fucking dumb, or at very least irrelevant, and that we've been arguing over nothing. Damn it, Dave, stop being ill. Dave's kind of being a dick right now, because I understand what Carcat's saying, and Dave is just like, oh, well, I get it's bullshit, because he doesn't, I don't know. What? No, that's not what you should be getting out of this at all. But come on, if whatever, it is so damn common. What's the point of even fucking of the fucking grid in the first place? My only thought is that trolls spent thousands of years amputating their feelings for each other to fit a bunch of stupid cookie cutter relationship molds that never even work. Jesus Christ, that is such an outrageous oversimplification. Oh my god, never work. Did you become an authority on the viability of troll relationships suddenly? I thought you of all people would understand the concept of emotional commitment. It just so happens that us trolls do more sensible things than refrain from putting all of our yolks oval in one basket. That way, if one doesn't work out, you still have other relationships to fall back on. And Troll Jack and Troll Ennis make themselves fucking miserable by forgetting that. Hey, now it's your turn to listen. You keep saying that it's about having options or whatever, but that's not what it sounds like at all. Why in the name of Nicholas Sparks are you only allowed to feel certain things towards certain people, like you gotta ration them out or you'll have a shortage? You're sitting here talking like trolls solve emotions and neatly partitioned them into quarters, which then ushered in a world of fucking peace. Oh wait, is that not what happened? Oh wait, is that not what happened? Go figure. What's so damn wrong with maybe investing a little more into one person? Seems to work out for us humans just fine. And he's at it again! Stop sidetracking around the facts. With the way you go all in looking for a mate, it's like your whole society has a gambling addiction. You monopolize not only on each other's time, but your entire lives to the exclusion of almost anyone else, pathetically clinging to whatever scraps of attention you can scrounge up and expecting that they solve all your fucking problems for you. And when they inevitably fails, you left floundering in misery until your blood pushers mercifully stop beating. Because while that might have been a functional system within the context of your backward society, you're arbitrarily reduced your chances of succession by indicating that you may only engage with certain humans. Carcat with I read Carcat. With incest and age gaps and the motherlode genders. The first two I suppose I can understand on the intellectual level based on genetics and average lifespans. But how exactly are these human customs not limiting, Dave? I never said who's oversimplifying things now, huh? Not to mention sidestepping. But you know what? I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. I don't want to get into this. Brokeback Mountain wasn't even that good of a human flick, and it's not worth the argument. Who's arguing? We're clearly not arguing. This is a calm, civilized fucking discussion. One that is probably months overdue. We're getting into this, Dave, right here, right now. Oh my god, please. How did we even get here? I thought we were watching some movie about gay alien space cowboys. Can we just actually finish it now? Let's just watch Trolljack twist bite the big one off the screen so we can call this whole fiasco a wrap. Hold the goddamn communication device. We haven't even finished the movie yet. How is the tank shafting fuck do you... We haven't even finished the movie yet. How in the taint shafting fuck do you know how it ends? Oh yeah, because it's literally the same movie, but just with troll horns. That's it. Well, duh, I mentioned the human version, didn't I? Wait, come to think of it, I don't think I really watched that one either. Certainly not the end, anyways. I'm not really sure, actually. Huh. You know, it kind of feels like we've already had this conversation before. I know I've explained a lot. Oh, they're dreaming right now. Yeah, they're in a dream bubble right now. Yeah, that's already confirmed. Yeah, okay, that confirmed it. I thought this was a flashback. Yeah, they're in a dream bubble. They're literally, because they're both knocked out in the same fucking dream bubble. I'm done. And the dream bubble happens to be on the ship. Like, you know, it kind of feels like we've already had this conversation before. I know I've explained a lot of this to you before, but it's been really repetitive this time. Yeah, I'm getting hella deja vu too, though. I mean, when everything's not screwy as fuck nowadays, you can't even tell if you're dreaming or not until some spooky ghost alien from who knows how many millennia ago come creeping up on you and trying to hit off with you with the first conversation they have had in centuries. With all the icebreakers getting tossed back and forth, it's like we're plowing through the the Arctics with no end in sight, but instead of ice, it's literally just bubbles. What does that even matter if we're in a bubble or not? We're in the middle of a conversation. I don't see why something like that should even matter. Dude, what conversation? I don't know, the one we were just having? Oh, thanks, Carcat. You really cleared that one up. Like, a dad who spends all Saturday mornings polishing already spotless cars he doesn't keep in his garage so his neighbors are forced to look at it. How's the windshield look, honey? Well, Gary, if anything was clearer, I'd be able to peer into the future and see the inevitable collapse of our failing marriage. Why does it always come back to this, Deborah? I told you not to do this in front of the kids. Oh, yeah. Oh, I said it wrong. Why does this always have to come back to this, Deborah? I told you not to do this in front of the kids. Stop. For the love of everything holy, please. You know what I'm talking about. We're getting somewhere with this discussion. Somewhere important. What could possibly be so important about Brokeback Mountain? It had nothing to do with the movie, which I might remind you, it's not even called that. Sure, it's easier to say. Oh no, sure, easier to say. You know what? Call it whatever you want. I never even cared that much about it anyways. What? Then what the fuck was the point of literally any of this Jesus, Dick and Christ. Like, is it really that hard to figure out? I don't know, man. At first I thought you were open book, but turns out sometimes I have no actual clue what you're talking about, or how we got there in the first place. But I remember, I don't know, man. At first I thought you were an open book, but turns out sometimes I have no actual clue what you're talking about, or how we got there in the first place. But then I remember, hey, nothing matters anyway, so whatever, just go with the flow. Oh, is that what you do, huh? You go with the flow? Is that how that's been working out lately? I don't know. You're talking about dude. My flow is, wait. Don't know what you're talking about, my dude. My flow is as ill as ever. I can show you if you want. Do some freestyling. I'm good, thanks. I'll take your word for it. Whatever. I'm sick of things being awkward like this. Oh, come on, man. If you wanted to make things less awkward, just a thought. Maybe the troll equivalent to softcore porn wasn't the best opening hand. Quit it, Dave! I'm serious! I'll just put the crap top in sleep mode. That sucks. Looks like they're not exactly getting along. I'm gonna end it right here. This was a long ass episode. I know I've been recording for fucking forever. And I know when I edit this, it's gonna be like 40-50 minutes long. But, it doesn't matter. If you guys watch all of it, if you don't, you don't. But, thanks guys for watching. I think we're almost done, actually. I checked the pages where I was at, and I'm actually very close to catching up with the story. So, it's probably gonna be one more episode, and then after that, I just have to do an episode when there's enough pages to make a story on. Or I'll do the same thing with Homestuck, where I do Act Omega, update this, and I'll read it. I don't know. It depends. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Night of Heart, outie, wink. I can't put my face in the camera, so I'll see you guys later. Wink, wonk, wink.